¿Qué tal?
¿Qué tal? Yeah, we got very cozy here and we're ready to talk to you about how we started traveling. So I started to travel since I've been a baby. My parents always brought me and my sister pretty much everywhere. So like especially Europe and Lebanon. They definitely gave me like the travel bug. But then when I was like 19, I had this, you know, at 19 it's like the year where you really want to live, like because you're gonna turn 20 soon.
Yeah.
So I decided that I wanted to go a month in Italy, in the north, to do some environmental projects with a group of people from other countries as well. So since that moment, I think I was hooked.
Hooked.
I was hooked to traveling. It was so cool and so different, so enriching to travel by myself. So yeah. And you?
It started long ago. Me and my family were traveling, but only in Quebec. And let's say that in my young years, I'm not that old, but in my young years, we've been traveling around the province of Quebec. And then when I turned 16, I had the chance to go to BC for the first time. But back then I was with the Sea Cadets. So I went there and in a small place called Comox, I think. I went there for a sailing, and since then I've been hooked on BC. So I've returned in BC on the west side of Canada a few times. After that, me and my dad had this dream to walk El Camino de Santiago in Spain. I went there, and then after all those trips, I just met Maya, and then here I am.
Yeah, cool. Speaking of British Columbia, that was our first big trip together.
Yeah, I think we really started to travel the day we went in Peru.
Wait, what is the story of how we started to travel together? Actually, I remember us talking like we wanted to travel together for sure, right?
For sure.
And I had just graduated from my bachelor's degree, and I wanted to continue with like a master's in Montreal. And Gab right here.
I had like, let's say, a no-ending job.
Yeah, like a dead-end job.
Yeah, a dead-end job. That's the key word.
So, but he was motivated to start a bachelor's in music. So we were going to go to university together in music. And then around like December, which was December 2014, I had like a big epiphany. Like, I was kind of depressed. I don't know, I remember having like a night without sleep. Like I didn't sleep until 5 a.m. because I was thinking of what I wanted to do with my life, you know?
Yeah.
The existential question. So I remember just not sleeping and looking on the internet for something that could help. And I ended up reading an article about just traveling. Like your life is revolving around travel, and you make a living out of traveling and doing what you love. So for example, for us it's music and food and fermentation and anyway, so it was a big announcement that I had to make to Gab, right? Because you know, you had your mind set on our plan of going to Montreal, going to university together in music.
Exactly.
So one day I came and I said, Gab, I was like almost crying because it was really intense. I told him I want to go travel for a few years. That's what I would like to do with you. And I was so stressed out, but he just looked at me and you were like, I was waiting for you to say that for so many years, right?
Exactly, because the fun part of this is on the other side, I had my own epiphany in a certain way, because I was, you know, one night just thinking about it, and I was asking myself, maybe my life should revolve around something that I love. And I was thinking about, you know, traveling. Hey, I would like to learn other languages. Hey man, I would like to do something more with my life. And then I don't know, I thought the only like solution was to just get out of here, you know. And then Maya came the day after and crying, God, I want to travel. Like, oh yes, let's go.
So yeah, so that's how it started. And actually I also had a discussion with someone. I didn't know how to tell that to my parents. Even with my age, it's very hard to to tell them that because they had something in mind, you know, for my future. And then I'm like, I'm going to leave everything and do this, you know, go travel. And my friend told me, you should tell them that you want to, you know, experience ethnomusicology and other things that you would see in a documentary or in art or in cuisine or anything. You want to experience it firsthand, right?
Exactly. So
instead of having a filter, we're going to a class of ethnomusicology or world music, which I have done. I was really fascinated by the idea of learning everything firsthand, even the things that my teacher would not have showed me, you know? So that was a big thing for me.
Exactly.
And for you too, I think.
Yeah, so in another word, we were not only traveling for partying and fun, we had a goal in mind.
Exactly. We weren't just going like, okay, we're gonna go travel and whatever. No, it was like we actually want to educate ourselves, right? And be and learn about the culture and learn a language. And that's why it was so important to us to study Spanish. Like actually finish our trip and be speaking Spanish at the end of it, you know?
Yeah, and in my case too, I've been like, you know, I've been like practicing my English. I think the goal of all this is to become the better version of ourselves.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, we went to British Columbia that summer, and then it was already planned. We already had our plane tickets for Cusco, Peru. And that's how we started to travel together. And we definitely knew that we wanted to do a web series on YouTube because we both love like making videos. That's so cool. We have so much fun doing that.
Yes.
So
tell us in the comment where you want to go next.
And also definitely check out the playlist at the end of this video showing you the other travel YouTubers that are in our community. They have plenty of cool stories to tell you too.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next hashtag Travel Talk Tuesday.
This is a llama, by the way. Look.
And this is a rabbit.
A rabbit and a llama.
Okay.